Good day and welcome to the channel. In this short video, we are going to explain everything you need to know about troubleshooting sound for Microsoft Windows. Now, let me just explain something really quickly before we get into it. I was listening to a YouTube video through my browser, and the audio was quiet. Now, I could hear it, but it was quiet, and I could not figure out why. I checked the master volume, I'd gone through all the usual stuff, including YouTube volume, browser. I couldn't figure it out. Turns out, somehow I had turned down my volume mixer just for Microsoft Edge, which was the browser I was using. And that got me to thinking about all of the weird sound problems and sound volume problems that so many people have. There are 8 troubleshooting steps we're going to show you right now. The first 2 relate to primarily having no sound. And the easiest way to troubleshoot that is to right-click on your Start button and select Device Manager. Look in here under Sound Devices to see if any of the devices are disabled or if there is a bang on them. A bang is typically a yellow triangle with an exclamation mark in the middle indicating that there's a problem. If there is, you probably have a driver issue, and that is your first place to look. The second place to look for troubleshooting sound problems is to confirm which device is actually outputting the sound. So click Start and type the word sound, and you'll see Sound Mixer in here somewhere. Click on that, and you will see what the output device is. And you might think, well, that's pretty obvious. No, it's not. Because there are 2 scenarios where I have regularly seen people complain that they have no sound. The first is through an HDMI or DisplayPort cable. If you plug in an HDMI monitor or a DisplayPort monitor, the sound is going to travel through that by default. Except most monitors don't have speakers. So you could be trying to output to a device that doesn't have speakers. I see that all the time when people plug in a new monitor. The second is when they've got their output device set to some Bluetooth buds or something that they've got lying around that aren't in their ears. So you can turn it up as much as you want. You're not going to hear it. So check what your output is. Now from here out, we're mostly going to be talking about problems with the audio being too quiet. The third place to troubleshoot sound problems is in the app itself. So let's go to Media Player, but anything works. So here we are in VLC, and you can see VLC has its own volume. So you might have that turned down and not even know it because you didn't think it was there. But trust me, almost all of these apps have their own volume, including apps that are running in your browser. So let's just click on this YouTube video I've got that I built. You can see here, YouTube has its own audio control. You can have that set down by accident. So let's turn this all the way back up. And another place is in the browser tab itself. So in Edge, you'll see that there's a little speaker at the top. You can accidentally, quite easily, click that and mute it. And you'll go, all of the volumes are up. I've got the right device, but I can't hear it. That's right. That's because you've got the tab muted. In Chrome, the little speaker is right there. In Firefox, there's a speaker, but when you click on it, it doesn't mute it. But you can right-click on this and select Mute Site. And everything seems fine. It just isn't working. So go back here, click on the speaker in the URL, the address bar, and boom, there it is. And directly related to this, if the problem only occurs in your browser, and you've checked the tabs, you've checked the app audio itself, but it's still not working, but only in the browser, you may have inadvertently, perhaps, installed a browser extension. So at that point, you need to check your plugins. In Firefox, you click the 3 dots on the top right and select Extensions, Manage Extensions, and go play with them. In Google Chrome, it's the 3 bars at the top right-hand corner, and again, go to Extensions and see if there's anything in here that's controlling your audio. And in Microsoft Edge, click the 3 dots in the top right-hand corner and go down to Extensions, Manage Extensions, and see if there's anything in there that's causing you audio problems. The 5th place to look when you're trying to troubleshoot audio problems is the I call it the mini mixer. Down at the bottom right-hand corner in the system tray, you'll see your speaker for audio. Click on that, and you think, well, I got my audio right there. It's set up. It's going to the right level. Why isn't that working? Click the icon at the right and scroll down, and you will see that every application you're running that has audio playing at this second will have its own audio control. And this is where I got caught. As I said at the start, my browser was set to a lower level, but my YouTube was really quiet. It was driving me crazy. Let's just show you that. Let's close Firefox here. We'll go back and you'll see Firefox is no longer here. So these apps only show when they're playing. The sixth place we already mentioned, which is this master volume in Windows. Right here. Make sure that's set to whatever you want. The seventh place to look is for your device's audio mixer. Realtek has one called the Audio Console. HP has the Audio Center. There's also the Waves MaxxAudio controller. I always uninstall those things because they don't do any good in my opinion. They just cause complexity and slow your machine down. But if you do have one of these running, it'll be down in the system tray, usually in this pop-up. So if you see anything down here that looks audio related, click on it to bring it up and see what it is. And you might find that the volume or some other problem has been completely controlled by this annoying add-on software that companies like Dell, HP, and Asus try to spin as sophisticated add-ons you get just with their awesome computer. In my experience, they only make things worse. So I always uninstall them. And the eighth place to look for sound problems, particularly volume problems, is the physical endpoint devices. So your speakers, often, if you have external speakers, they'll have a volume knob. Earbuds, headphones, they often have volume controls. If you have some pro equipment, they often have volume controls. And if you do have a monitor that has speakers in it, it'll have what's called an OSD, an on-screen display. So you have to go through your controls on your monitor to adjust the volume. Now, keep in mind, you might have a problem in more than one place. These are multiplicative. There's some cascading math here. If you have your browser set to 50%, and then YouTube set to 50%, and then the Windows Master Volume set to 50%, and your headphones, will say your speakers set to 50%, you will only get 6.25% of the volume. So just because you fixed it in one place doesn't mean it's not still screwed up somewhere else. So you might want to go through all of these. So hey, if you found the video useful, big thumbs up would be super appreciated. Subscribe's also appreciated, and if you have any questions or concerns, you can always get a hold of us directly at www.urtech.ca, or you can leave a question or a comment below, and if we don't get back to you, somebody else will, because on YouTube, everybody's got an opinion. Thanks, and have a great one. Bye!